We have a spoken word poet coming up, artist, Ariane Cyusa. I can't wait to hear what she has to say. Let's give it up for her.
What's up, everyone? I think I should go over here. Hold up. Is this mic on? Yes. Yes, yes. Hi. Hi. This is all planned. I wanted to do all of this. Yep. I am desirable. I am desirable. My existence is valid. My presence is pleasure. My name brings holy joy. My smile warms you, reminds you of brighter days. My laugh eases the stiffness underneath your lungs and tickles your breath until you laugh back the song in my voice. Oils the gates at your inner until they slide open and you feel. My eyes, I save the best for last because my eyes twinkle like Christmas strings and let you remember your faith in love and being taken care of. Looking into my soft velvet brownness reminds you of what it's like to reach for the hand of the one you love. Finding it and rejoicing in the feeling of a warmth that gets tighter as they wrap their fingers around yours. I am desirable. I am love. Woo! It's hot. It's hot. All right, let me talk about Melodie real quick. So Melodie, I met her when she was coming to these open mics, taking professional pictures of people for free 99. Let's talk about that. Free? No, she pay her now. You must pay her now. But I'm just saying, she did that out of her kindness, her own heart, took her time to drive down. And, you know, we're poets, we get up here and we talk about things and it feels so much. And then you leave and you almost want to pretend you didn't do all that here, you know? But then you go online and she's tagged you in a professional, I want to say professional again a third time, professional looking photo on a microphone, and you're like, I might be something. I might be something because Melodie took a picture of me, and that is what she's been for me this whole time, just really supportive, going out of her way, and of course, being her own poet, which you guys will see later. So I just want to say, let's give it up for Melodie again because you're amazing. Thank you. Thank you. So Melodie's going to talk about some pain, and I'm going to do that too. This next piece is called Afraid. I wrote this when a lot had been happening. I was just freaking out, and I got invited to go to a poetry slam where the topic was fear. And I was like, okay, sure, let me see what comes up. And I write this, I'm literally sobbing while writing this, and now it is just something for me to look at and accept in its reality, but also know I don't have to be here all the time. But it is me. I'm not ashamed of this, you know? I am afraid of dying slowly, of my tears eventually drowning me. The sun will burn my oceans back, and they'll find me gone and dry. The salt will have turned my skin to ash and nearly sand, my hair withered and gray. There'll be fish chewing on my fingertips, toes, my ears, and the tip of my nose. My eyes will be bloodshot rubies for the birds to find, landing triumphantly to feast. I am afraid of living eternally, of my bones getting heavier, bags of skin sinking beneath the ground with each step, dragging myself to my next sleep, waking up already drooping, mouth slack and open, eyes moist, praying for my last breath. I am afraid of losing my magic, of never having had it. Previously powerful words falling to pieces, a black and white spill of meaninglessness, a discord of unnecessary noise, a waste of time, spirit, and space, choking on empty mouthfuls. Though worst of all, I am afraid of the strength beneath my own ribs and how quickly it turns on me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Y'all ever feel like that? Anyone? Yeah? Just so scared all the time. This next poem is when I just kind of started feeling myself as a person and being less scared. So it's one of my top favorite poems. It's called Ballerina. And I just want to say for this next one, I love when people are just paying attention so quietly. Yay, thank you. But we poets need y'all to be yelling things with me. Oh, thank you. Yeah, like that. Thank you. Thank you, Janessa. Let's give her a big thank you. Thank you. Black women finding solutions to them and acting on it. Thank you. I am a professional. You didn't? Yeah. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is I'm going to do this poem, and it's a poem that gets exciting for me. So it will make me more excited, and I'll do it better if y'all are also, jumping in, let the noise out, say whatever you want to say with me. Thank you for practicing. Also, before I do this, I just want to do another shout out to my brother Arno and my friend Katie and my friend Kristen and Harold and just everyone else that's here. I love you guys so much. I do love my brother the best, sorry. Out of all of you, he's my favorite. He always supports me through all of this. And I don't just mean here physically, taking pictures, carrying my heavy things, because I'm not going to. But he supported me emotionally. He's been such a rock for me, and I just think, yeah. And he is single, ladies. He's single, got his own house, got a job. He's a manager. Get it. Is that okay, Arno, that I did that? Is that okay? Do you feel good? Whew, let's do this. This whole time, I have been thinking, when am I going to start? When am I going to get my shit together enough to start, to begin? Where am I going to find the strength so I can gather it, use it, and just be better? I love watching ballerinas. All dancers really, but ballerinas bring about an extra bit of sacrifice, of salt, of pain. Maybe it's in the cords of muscles you can see and really almost feel through the screen. It's in the sweat pulled in their collarbones. It's in the gasp of surprising length that comes out of nowhere when they fall or stand into a split. It's in the tightness of their hair. It's in their painfully sculpted facial expressions. It's in the slap of their hands against the ground. It's the impossible bends their entire bodies contort into to make you feel. The way they can make their toes balance their entire weight right before folding like a flower petal under the rain. I wanted to be like a ballerina. Not a ballerina, but like a ballerina, I wanted to be able to sacrifice that much. I wanted to pursue something with that much intensity. I wanted to one day be able to get out of my sleep and run towards a goal the way these doll dancers do. So I was in the middle of feeling the feeling of one, that bravery, that strength, that courage, when it hit me in the chest. And I realized that I have been doing this. I have been rushing headfirst towards a goal. I have been sacrificing. I have been practicing. I have been putting my all into something. And I have been intense about it. I have been making this describe who I am. I have been performing it. I have been a dancer, a runner this whole damn time. To have survived. To have pushed through and lived this long. To have experienced the extreme highs and lows that I floated in between. To have been there and made it to here. To have been raised by two people so afraid of the darkness they could not see their light and try to crush mine. To have been so lonely, so voiceless, to make it to this. To make it to a point where I put value on what I feel. To make it to a place where I don't want to apologize for taking up this space. This has been a great work. This has been a dance recital, and I had no idea I was in it. I thought I was part of the audience watching the show and dreaming about, thinking about maybe auditioning, when it turns out I've been the star all along. I thought I was a child on the sidelines watching runners sprint by, wishing I had longer legs to help me keep up. But not only did I have the legs, I was running too. I was flying. I have been excelling. I have been living. I have transcended. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Whew. Thank you so much. I have one last piece. After which I get to introduce your next artist, who is, I can't even get into it yet. Let me focus here. I just want to say, so I'm from South Bend. I lived here for a bit, but I did drive here from South Bend. Yay. And I just want to say, in South Bend, there's a show we'll be featuring at this coming Sunday, the 27th, and it will be a free show in South Bend, Indiana. So if you think you want to come to South Bend, Indiana, and maybe support me and, come hang out, we just hang out afterwards and do whatever, just let me know. I'll give you the details. And you can also support me by getting an on-the-spot poem from me, or just giving me money, because life is hard out here. Give me money, give every artist here money, give all of us money, and we will keep giving you our art. We will keep giving you our art. We'll just keep doing this. Love. Isn't it? Okay. So I do have this last poem. I hope you guys like it. It's about who likes fruits? Who's into really good fruits? Yeah, you like fruits, Katie? Somebody, what's your favorite fruit, Katie? Raspberries, nice. Anybody else? Apples? Bananas are good. Get the potassium. Pineapples, yes. Ooh, exotic, okay, yes. What was yours? Blueberries, nice, thank you. What was that? Mangoes. I don't want to talk about mangoes, you guys. I don't know if you've heard this poem before, that's why I'm so excited. It's one of my favorite poems to perform. It's called Mango. It's about mangoes or wherever else you want it to be about. Is there anything as erotic as eating a mango by candlelight? I don't just mean consuming a delicious fruit in a relaxing environment. I mean eating a mango by the light of a single scented candle. Shadows and fire thrown up on the wall, the rain overhead, gentle, far, and echoing. Birds and drums, thunder and wings, flesh so succulent you can almost taste it with just your fingers. Tantalizing. The flirt of your tongue on slippery sweetness, the citrus scent invading you. The first bite is a rush. Sweet chunks and thick juices running past your lips and down your throat, racing to meet moans, rising to be known. The candle flickers. Fire dancing merrily from behind your closed eyelids as you move, not letting a single free space not meet your teeth, your tongue. You slurp it all up and let the skin fall back on the plate. Spent. And on it goes, discovering every facet, ingesting. Last, but definitely not least, you pick up the core, the seed, the nut. Hard inside shell covered in dripping softness. It barely fits in your mouth, but you don't want to bite it down just yet. You allow it to push itself in as far as it can go, stretching your cheeks and straining your breath. Relax. You tell yourself, relax. Relax. You have all the time you need. It is sweeter and wetter on its way out, back in a blur of flesh, back out, hot air. Air rushing in its base, hot gasp and exclaims, filling the air. And finally, you bite in. getting all the meat, the sweet, leaving wet strings behind, sitting back, hands sticking to your naked thighs, mouth slick with fruit that you slowly lick off. You think to yourself, damn, now that was a good mango. Thank you so much. Thank you. I realized I did I kind of went on a different vibe tangent there. But I do want to explain, and I'm going to start talking about this publicly when I do this. I believe in sensual poetry. I believe in being a bigger woman on stage doing sensual poetry. I believe in being a virgin and doing sensual poetry. I think people need to talk about that. Everything I do so far is from just me, and it's been a lot of heavy work to get to this point. And so anytime anybody wants to hear about that personally from me, come talk to me. So